Welcome back to the channel. We got another Michael Knowles video today. We got comedians destroy libs with jokes and funnies. And don't forget to smash that like button down below and get subscribed if you're new around here. We'd appreciate having you with us. And without further ado, let's begin.
All right, Bobby, let's show that clip one last time.
I hated school as a kid. My mother would always say, "You should enjoy it. You'll be successful someday." And I said, "No, Mom. I'm going to be a comedian."
And that was the joke.
You may have seen that clip of our next guest. Now, before he comes out, I just want to say,
I know how he looks, but this is how he wanted to come out.
and honestly, I think we could all use a good laugh. So please welcome Michael Knowles!
That's funny. They jokered him. Oh my! Wow. Was that AI?
My favorite genre of comedy is the entire corpus of Norm Macdonald.
I'm going to be honest. That looks like AI, and I can't be certain. I hate this.
Genre of comedy is the entire corpus of Norm Macdonald. My second favorite genre of comedy
is when the comedians destroy libs with jokes and
As long as they destroy the libs and not their audio. I have been guilty of that once or twice. I didn't realize it was bad. Thanks for saving my ass sometimes, YouTube.
funnies.
You know, I don't know. It just in a way, it's not even just because I'm conservative that I like it, but because that is, by the standards of our age, relatively subversive. So anyway, the producers have brought to me comedy that they say totally jabs the libs. And so we will indulge ourselves with the kind of slop of laughing at our enemies.
My favorite thing about Biden was
Oh, I
anytime he
love
was giving a
Shane.
speech, in between teleprompters, his face would go back to being dead. You remember that? He'd be like, ah! I'm serious. Look, I get it. You guys are pretty liberal here. Look, I understand being liberal, dude. It feels good. It's powerful. It's too powerful, dude. It's like the Sith. You like lose yourself, dude. Somebody says something you don't like at work. You're like,
That's good. It's good. I like Shane Gillis, but it's funny because I'm sure that clip obviously is older.
Yeah, that's an older one, but that's a good one.
Biden feels like a million years ago.
For real. That is something I was saying. I don't remember. I actually do a lot of tweeting between two accounts, so I said it a lot. I say a lot, and the other day I had one where some guy, he's like, yeah, this whole past Trump year just hasn't been that good. It hasn't been what we anticipated, but at least, you know, he's not doing too much. And I'm sitting here, not doing too much. Jesus, I can't remember half the shit he has done because there's so many more events that are bigger that he did that just overshadow it. I mean, we got 3 days into the new year, 2026 here, and he already did the biggest thing he's done in I would say in his tied for the biggest thing he's done in his campaign is either, you know, taking Maduro or dropping the bombs on Iran's nuclear facilities. And I say both of those specifically due to, you know, we got Maduro in apparently it was 38 minutes. Fucking impressive. And Iran, when we dropped the bombs on their nuclear facilities, nobody even knew we did it until after we were like, yeah, we did that. We got done with it. And yeah, this Biden does feel like so far ago, but it was a year. That's crazy.
Valley of the ancient and
that is
forgotten.
absolute crazy.
The men buried here are millions of years old and were leaders that failed miserably. Oh, look.
We're just in a totally different world. I think it's because of the popular vote. The fact that Trump not only won implausibly, but won the popular vote for his
won the popular vote. And as he always says in every speech, in all 7 swing states, which, yeah, everybody's like, oh, Kamala will win this one, and Trump will get those ones probably. But then California will carry them, and then we looked at it, we went, oh, it's a very red map. Very happy with this, but Jesus.
This non-consecutive second term.
That's how you know they had a bad candidate.
Biden? Yeah,
so
that
bad.
guy that they installed when they changed all the voting rules. Yeah, it's over, man. It's over. I wonder if you went to that audience now. I mean, I guess they just elected a jihadi communist in New York, but
they did do that.
These audiences now, I don't even know if they even identify as particularly liberal. Okay, next one.
I'll tell you right now, say what you want about
Bill.
Republican presidents, but they got their first ladies in line. They do. Dude, George W. was president for 8 years. 8 years. I don't even know his wife's name.
That's a good point.
What was it, Abigail or some Maggie? No clue. Donald Trump's wife stands behind him like a giant meerkat, like...
You can dog on it a bit. It's funny.
And his wife never shut up. I want to do healthcare.
Yeah, that is a wonderful point. I know so many more Democrat presidents' wives than Republicans. And it's not just because I looked them up. They get talked about, and the other side doesn't. I mean, Usha Vance, she's only going to get talked about because she's, an Indian immigrant that is in the country legally. Or not illegally, legally. Yeah, words. And yeah, she's great. But she'll get talked about because she's not an American, in quotes. Because some people are really stupid and really racist under the hood.
He f***ed around on her so much, he's like, all right, whatever, just do it.
That was not a half bad.
I'm just not in the mood today. I don't know. It's not hitting me. Maybe what it is actually is I know that Bill Burr is like a huge lib.
He is a huge lib. However, he does jab both sides. He jabs Republicans a few times more, but he will jab. He will jab at the left. I dislike that he went to Saudi Arabia, but hey, if they wrote me a big check too, I guess. I may not travel there, but I might make him a little video and send him something. Pay me enough money.
Like a huge, and he talks about like keeping your wife in line.
Yeah.
I don't know. He seems like kind of a lib now. And it was when he went on that late night show and he was chanting Luigi, like justifying this left-wing terrorist who
murdered that was a bad one.
Father and a husband, the United Healthcare CEO, for just no reason. Ostensibly,
he thought that was a good thing.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. It's not. I don't know, guys. Is it?
He lives in California. He's a little propagandized.
Weaker clips.
Thanks.
I don't know. Is it doing it for you? Tell me in the comments. Is it doing it for you? It's not doing it for me. Am I just Scrooge right now? Am I just bah humbug? I don't. Let's try again.
I think Michael's just tired after the holidays. That's all. He wanted a bit more of a break. The holidays came and went a little too fast, and then Trump went and got Maduro and distracted him, and is like, "Oh, hold up, now I got to go back to work real quick."
See, I'm not racist. It's just the outfits that bother me. Like I was at Boston Logan Airport. A family of Somalians came in. Typical Somalian family, one husband, 3 wives,
10 children, $1 million from the U.S. government.
Children. All the women were wearing, that.
Pointing at curtains.
Just that with a little hole in it. Have you ever seen the Somalian burqa? It's different. It's, looks. You ever see those skydivers where they wear the flying squirrel outfit? Kind of looks like that. And I mean, I wasn't even bothered by that. They were in the same line as me.
Let
It was general screening. They unclipped.
I need
and
to
then they
pull
got
something
into the
out.
Priority line, and the TSA guy was like, no, you can't do that. And then the woman just started speaking at him, like in her language. She was just like, you know how they sound. You've seen Star Wars. And
it is weird that it's the Star Wars thing.
Listen. I'm joking. I love Minnesota. Anyway, they call it the pirate state.
Yeah. When he's talking Somalia, this is what I would prefer if for every, Islamic country to go back to their traditional outfits. They're so much more pretty. They're so much prettier. The women on the left, I don't know what they are. The women on the right are fucking gorgeous in the majority of them. A couple aren't my type, so I have to say the majority. But still, it's that point where you look at these two images and you go, yeah, you'd be fucking retarded to choose the outfit on the left over the outfit on the right. Why do you want to look like nothing, like you're wearing a fucking curtain?
Yeah, all right, that was better. Feels more of the moment. Somali jokes are much more of the moment right now.
Yeah.
A lot of layers.
Fraudsters.
Layers.
Onions have layers.
I actually hadn't totally noticed
have
the
layers.
Somali burqas, but we all have noticed the Star Wars.
Laka laka haku, Han Solo.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yep.
It's funny. Then he took it further into a more kind of offensively racial area with the sand people thing, which is a nice tie-in. Anyway, yeah. He wasn't begging for laughter from his audience. He wasn't. He was very late. That was good. Okay, I'm feeling more in the spirit. Okay,
get the next one.
Let's keep going.
Hold on one second. Go to expressvpn.com. You got
Whee!
All these liberals. There's no liberals here. Maybe there are.
Maybe there
There
are.
are liberals here. They're sitting there like, just don't move.
They won't see me if I stand still. Oh no, wait, that's T-Rex.
God, it's like Jurassic Park. You can't.
You pulled the same joke.
Won't see us if we. Nah, liberals don't spend money on this. They're
They don't spend money on a comedy club.
they're spending money at lesbian fire truck conventions and.
Well, apparently many lesbians are becoming fire chief captains in New York and LA. So, I mean, maybe lesbian fire truck conventions are pretty baller. I doubt it. Maybe there's a tiny chance.
Because that's why, everybody's so hard on the lesbian firefighters, didn't know what they were doing. Like, well, what do you expect? They don't know how to hold a hose.
Am I right?
It's all right. Like,
I actually like the setup more than the payoff. But it was all right. I like that guy's stuff. He's got a good ethos to him.
Deep down, I don't think anyone's really Democrat or Republican, It's like, are you really liberal people? Or are you just under 35, really?
Are you just under 35?
Never owned your own business.
Yeah, someone once told me that if you're 20 years old and you're a liberal, you have no brain, or you have a heart. Or no, it's the opposite. If you're a Republican at 20, you have no heart. If you're a Democrat at 60, you have no brain. And I'm like, that is actually one of the best ways to put it. Because yes, you get that heart. You're like, oh, I got to be for everybody. I got to be progressive and just include everybody. I can't be exclusive. And then you get older and you're like, oh, no, I have pattern recognition. And I got to say, that's not allowed.
Once you open that gluten-free muffin shop or whatever it is, you'll be like, these taxes are a little high. To support this niche market that's buying my cupcakes. And if that doesn't switch you conservative, let's be honest, every liberal is just one bad mugging away from switching to conservative.
100%.
You walk around, you're like, I'm with her, Bernie. And 3 kids jump you, beat the shit out of you, while their friends film it and put it on YouTube. Yeah, you wake up the next day like, you know what? Donald Trump has a lot of good ideas. It's like, we gotta build a wall immediately!
Yeah, it feels dated to me is the problem. And I don't know when
this
was,
one
so
does
it
feel
might be
like
unfair
20,
criticism, but
26,
like I said,
8,
maybe you're under
17,
35.
18.
If you're under 35, you're liberal. I don't think that's true anymore. I think if
No,
you're
there's a
under 35,
lot. there's a lot of young conservatives nowadays, and it's an insanely large group. I think it was, was it one of the Carolinas that I just saw has more registered Republican voters than Democrats by, let's say, a small majority there. They have more for the first time ever. That's pretty awesome. I will say, you got tons more people registered to vote, which got to pass that SAVE Act. That has to get through. That's got to get passed. That's got to go through. I was looking and reading some of it up earlier, but that thing's got to get through. We got to have mandatory voter ID for every federal election.
Across the board. You might be a communist. You might be like a trans communist, terrorist, Antifa member, or you're a Nazi. Like, I actually don't think 20 years ago you would say, if you're under 35,
If you're not a liberal by the time you're 17, you have no heart. And if you're not a conservative by the time you're 35, you have no brain.
That's what we said 20 years ago. But now it's like, if you're not an Antifa, trans member, or a Nazi, words. By the time you're 14, you're not 14, you're a boomer. So that doesn't read to me. Even the gluten-free muffin shop thing, now it's all the right-wingers. It's all the 35-year-old right-wing moms in the suburbs who are into the crunchy stuff.
Oh my!
Or into gluten-free or whatever. So Trump changed the game.
Those crunchy sounds were
it just doesn't hit like it used. That joke would have hit 10 years ago. I don't think it hits anymore.
I got yelled at a show recently. This guy goes, "Hey, buddy, that's a trigger word." I was like, "Whoa, I think it's pronounced trigger." Easy there, big fella. And look, if you get upset or offended, that's cool. I'm not one of those guys. You're allowed to be offended. That's totally cool. But if you are, just shut up.
Just shut up.
You're just ruining a show. Just be offended. Just let it flow through you. Just feel it, right? Yeah, don't share. We don't care. Just feel.
Let the hate flow through you.
I want to sleep with your girlfriend. I just hold it in. I don't say it. Yeah, just feel it. We're so obsessed with words now. It kind of shows how good we have. We've got to focus on words, Like, in the 70s, it was all about actions. Like, if you want to show you're brave in the 70s, you had to jump over 12 buses on a motorcycle. Now I see a guy make an off-color joke at the office. I'm like, that guy's fucking fearless. Oh, wow.
It just shows you how good we got it.
Take things so seriously. I guess they got to show you their personality by yelling at you about stuff that bothers them. I don't know. Like, I don't mean any of this stuff. I'm just saying words in a certain order to elicit laughter. People try to figure me out through my act. It's all jokes. I told an abortion joke recently, and a woman approached me. She was like, "Hey, that's very insensitive. I've had an abortion. You shouldn't tell jokes like that." I was like, "Whoa, hey, sorry. I just told a joke. I think what you did was much worse."
Yeah.
That's okay. That bit at the end there is like, I don't. I want to know. I bet that bit was from like 8 years.
Going in and going up to someone being like, "Whoa, that's insensitive. I've had an abortion." Okay, thanks for bragging for killing a defenseless human. Thanks. Good job. Good job for bragging and seeming somewhat proud of it.
Yeah. Why is everyone getting so offended these days? What's the deal with this political correctness? It's like, well, that's not where we are, is it? It's just words. Now we know that the words really do matter. A lot of how the libs have changed the culture.
Who picked these clips? I want to know. Get on the microphone. Who picked these clips?
Jacob and I.
Who picked that clip?
That specific one?
Yes.
Jacob.
Professor Jacob, get on the microphone. Do you find that funny?
If we were playing stuff that I found funny, it would just be brain rot. So
yeah.
Let me.
Brain rot.
Is this AI? Is this AI replies? Because those mouths don't move.
You've
like a normal
clips.
mouth.
This is the problem. This matters. This is the problem with the conservative.
That's why I pick my own videos to react to. I don't know if I could trust someone else to pick something for me that wouldn't bore me. Hey, that rhymed. Or that wouldn't just cause me to be sitting here. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Uh-huh. Like, I gotta have something to yap back and forth about. Like, we're 13 minutes into this video. I'm yapping for 19 and a half now. So,
movement, large.
Play.
You haven't... If the assignment was pick clips that are funny for a conservative against a liberal, you have failed that assignment because you picked a clip that you said, I don't find this funny, and you're a conservative.
And you just said he picked clips that were brain rot, is what he would pick.
Some other conservative who's not you would find funny. And this is what the conservative movement does. It's like when I hear some of these politicians these days, when I hear some of these right-wingers talking, even the pundits and these people, I wonder, I was like, who are you talking to? Who is this for? What are you talking about? It's like you're living 10 years ago. No, that is not funny. Which one did you pick?
You know which one I picked.
That guy, it was like the
Somali.
one funny clip. That was the one funny clip. I know. I really, this has been educational for me. It's been very painful.
I think Michael is about to have a whole new staff of people picking clips. What he really needs is some internet addicted Gen Z guy in there. That's what he needs to have someone picking clips for him, where they can mix in some brain rot clips with some really just spicy gems.
Little at a comedy compilation, but it's very educational because when you, this is true of commentary on the right. This is true of campaign platforms from the Republicans. You say, hey, go out there and talk like a conservative and advance conservatism. And then people say and do a bunch of stuff. You say, what was it? Do you believe that? They say, no. Do you find that entertaining or funny or edifying? No. Well, what are you doing? Well, no, that's for the other conservatives. What are we talking about?
If there are people, if you don't find it funny, don't send the clip to Michael. This face right here, that is how I feel inside for these ones where, yeah, I did giggle at a couple of the clips, but for the most part, I'm not sitting here falling out of my seat laughing my ass off. I've had a few other clips in my time that I've come across. I probably could get a compilation together of some at some point, but that's a future me's problem. But yeah, I kind of got to lean toward Michael. He might need a new staff member, someone who just knows where to go to find all the clips, the good clips that you sprinkle in the brain rot. You can't just have half of it brain rot. Like his producer there said, he's like, yeah, I didn't really find that one funny, but if we picked what I want, it'd be 100% brain rot. And it's like, okay, buddy, you have a good algorithm. You just need someone to curate the good pieces of it. That's what we need.
It's changed. It's changed so much. A lot of that stuff would have killed 10 years ago. It's not killing now. We're in different circumstances. Wow. That was
interesting.
I've laughed more at car accidents. That was. We're in a whole new world. Hopefully next time we can chuckle. Bye.
All right, that was not the best, but that was okay. That was okay. I will say. What's the comments say? Bill Burr isn't even close to based. He's a pretender. Yeah. Michael versus his own production team is always an interesting battle. He gets to talk, but they get to edit the clips. Yep. Funny how Burr keeps talking about presidents keeping their wife in line and he can't keep his in line. Oh, that one gets a like, yeah. So some of those comments are alright, I gotta say. We will be back later for another video. We stole the president of Venezuela from Brandon Herrera. A little teaser for you later. Come back at 5:59 p.m., 6 p.m. whenever the video releases. Occasionally, I've noticed that YouTube doesn't, like, the minute it'll tick over, and then YouTube won't release the video when it's scheduled to. Strange. Anybody else having that problem? Any other creators, small creators, large creators, anything having that same issue? Because it's a little strange. Like, we type this in to schedule the upload. That means we want it uploaded at that minute. Some channels, I bet you, that's screwed over when they're like, all right, well, you and I are uploading our videos the same day, same time, just so that nobody's, no video gets spoiled by the other, and we can send each other to each other's videos. Our audience is back and forth. Video comes out from one, and the second's delayed. That would be annoying. That would be really annoying. But anyways, I'm going to leave you here. Adios. Have a wonderful night. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on your way out, and have a good old day. Goodbye.